Hey lovies, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. I had posted last year's nail design on Instagram and you guys were loving it. This is the Instagram post. One second, please. Clearly I had no time. If you've seen the last vlog video that I did, you'll know why I still have Halloween up. I have so much Christmas stuff that I want to put on and I just don't have time. We'll see. I'll make my boys help me with Christmas. Anyway, for the nails for today, this is what we have to compete with. This is the post that I posted up yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, that you guys were loving. And I have no idea how I can compete with that because that was last year's design and I don't think anything can compare to that because that set was awesome. I'm also going to show you some nail polish that I got from Nail Reserve. They recently launched a new collection. So let me just show you the polishes first. And I think I'm going to use one of them in this nail design. So if you guys did not know, Nail Reserve is one of my favorite nail brands out there. They're human-free, vegan, and animal cruelty-free. They sent me their new Starry collection, which is 6 holographic gels that sparkle like the cosmos. I do have a drawer solely dedicated to Nail Reserve, and clearly I'm going to have to add a second drawer. They did go ahead and send me this Black Reserve polish. This one is actually something that you would put underneath the color just to make everything look more shiny and sparkle more. Actually, you can put these colors on top of anything and it would just give it the perfect look. But as you see here, this is the color black. It's just a pure black, but again, it is one of my favorite brands out there. This first color is called Fairy Dust, you guys. I am going to insert some photos. I didn't really have time to swatch all of them. I do use one of the colors in this video, but I'll just insert a photo of what it would look like on top of that black. These colors are so freaking gorgeous. I am amazed at how beautiful these things look and sparkle. Next one is Twilight Tango. Again, super pretty, bright and fun. It has like pink, greenish, and a lot of orangey tones in it. Super pretty, and like the shimmer that comes off of these things is ridiculous. Whispering Willow, which has green, purple, and a tint of blue in it. Again, these are just gorgeous. I'm gonna keep saying it in each color, so yeah. Beautiful. This one is Stardust Gleam, and yes, this is probably my favorite out of all of them because it has some golds in it, but it does have green, and I want to say I think it's like a orangey color in it or a gold, like it has gold in it, and it's just gorgeous. And this is the one that I actually use in this video. This is Emerald Envy, and again, it is so pretty. The green just sparkles. You can use these for anything. There's like so many different ideas that I have in my mind when it comes to these type of glittery colors. It is just so good, so pretty. Lastly, Magic Mist, gorgeous purple glitter. It has a little bit of blues in it. It is so pretty. This is my second fave. Actually, no, I am lying. I think this is my top, and then the Stardust Gleam is my second fave. They're just so pretty and sparkly. I want to give a huge shout out to Nail Reserve for sending me these polishes. I do have a promo code with them. You can go ahead and save, I want to say, I think it's like 50. They are coming out with a second collection that I do have, but I can't show you yet. Most likely by the time this video comes out, they would have launched that second collection, but go check them out and let them know I sent you. All right, let's get right into this design. Alright, yeah, so this is what my nails are currently looking like. Do not judge me. You have some press-ons that I ripped off, and I have a cut right here, which is annoying, but ignore it. So we're gonna get these things fixed and glued or scraped off. First things first, I'm going to start pushing my cuticles back with this cuticle pusher. I'm not rough at all. It just looks rough because this is a little bit sped up. But again, just pushing back that cuticle and then exposing more of the nail plate. Going in with my snake head drill bit. I'm using this at 6,000 RPM and I am I am lifting that dead skin, dead cuticle, and pushing it up and away from the nail plate. Anything that is stuck, this is going to separate that. This is actually not harmful for your nails unless you're like pulling it like fast and like digging into your skin. Of course you can hurt yourself, but this is a tool that you want to use very gently, and it's just really easy and it's the perfect thing for your cuticle area. Now I would have went in with my ball cuticle bit at this point, but I forgot and a lot of things was happening around me, so I wasn't focused. So I went straight in with my mandrel bit. This is a 180 sanding band. I have this at, again, 6,000. Did I leave it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I left it at 6,000 RPM. I'm going over the surface. I am spending a little bit more time on certain parts because I still have some glue that was there from the previous press-on set that I was wearing. I went to an event and I wanted to look cute, so I put on some press-ons and then ripped them off my nails. I do not recommend that, but that's what I did. So now I'm just trying to fix my nails. My nails look so short to my natural nails because when I watch movies and I don't have any nails on, I bite my nails. I bite around the skin, so they was looking so bad. My nails need to go through a whole healing process, so at some point I am gonna go ahead and put some base gel on in between these videos because they need a little bit of extra protection at this point. But again, I'm just going over the surface, removing the shine and removing any of that extra glue that I have on the nails. For the nails today, we're gonna go in with the Extra Long Coffin non-C-curve tips. I'm taking out my sizes. I'm just measuring it from sidewall to sidewall, making sure it fits, especially that thumb area since it's so short. Yeah, my nails are looking bad. I know, we're gonna get it together at some point, but I'm going in, measuring out my sizes, and then of course, you already know, I'm gonna go in with my rubber base coat. I'm going to apply the rubber base to the entire surface and then glue on my tips like so, using my flash cure lamp to flash cure it in place. I don't like using air dried glue because for me, it separates from the underneath side where liquid can get in when you're washing your hands. Liquid can get trapped under there. Also, it is prone to lifting sooner, so I don't like using glue. I use my rubber base coat and it works perfectly fine, and it is my go-to method, and I highly suggest you try it. If you never did, it will blow your mind. Thank you so much everybody who ordered for the Black Friday sale. I know orders was a little bit slow being pushed out, but if you remember, I did a vlog recently about why I was away for like a couple of weeks, I want to say, because you know, of the whole surgery, and it was hard for me to pack orders. I feel like some of you guys think I have like a whole team. It is just me and my hubby. It is only 2 people team. But yeah, thank you again everybody who ordered. I appreciate you so much and I love y'all for that. Going back in with my rubber base coat, I'm gonna apply that to the surface of the nail from top to tip and then do a full cure for 60 seconds. I was contemplating about cutting these short, but I wanted to do something long and extra, so we leaving it like that. Gonna go in with True Nude Hard Gel. This is just like a natural nude color. It's a gorgeous color. I run through this so fast and you guys love it. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to take out the oval number 6 brush. I decided to go in with the pink one. I know some of you was questioning why I stopped using the pink brushes. I still use them, I still have them. They're the exact same brushes as the gold brushes that I have. It's just since, you know, the gold is right there, I just grab it. It's more easy for me to just grab. Yeah. So we're gonna go in. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to apply this to the entire nail. I'm going in with my slip layer, adding a very thin layer of this first. This is a wet layer, it's a slip layer. I'm not gonna cure it, I'm gonna leave it uncured. I go ahead, I take a larger amount and I float it on top. You're gonna see at some point as I'm floating it on top, I do flip my finger over just to let gravity help the process of building the apex for me. Once I'm somewhat satisfied with it, I do go ahead and I cure it in place. I cure it at least for 30 seconds. go ahead, I add more. When I cure it for the second time, that's when I do go ahead and do a full 60 seconds. It just helps me save time, and yeah, full 60 seconds, and then it's gonna be fully cured and you're good to go. You can move on to the next nail. I'm gonna do this color across all of the nails, the same true nude color, curing it in place, one nail at a time, building it if I need to build it, and then, you know, curing it, moving on to the next nail. Also, when adding the gel, I try not to do it so it is so perfect. I feel like that's what's been taking me so long doing certain nails. I'm a perfectionist, so when I do these nails, sometimes I think too hard and spend too much time in certain places. When it came to these specific nails, this day I decided, let me just slap on the gel, just really try to focus on just getting it on the nail and letting gravity do majority of the work. So certain nails you're gonna see, I kind of just slap it on, I flip my finger over, and then it actually works perfectly fine. It takes me a lot less time than me trying to perfect it right when I'm applying it, versus, you know, let me just slap it on and then flip my finger over. But yeah, this took me a lot less time than it normally does, so I think I'm just gonna start slapping it on, making it look sloppy, flipping my finger over, and then it'll be good to go. Let me know if you're like a perfectionist like me. Don't you guys hate it? It is so annoying. I get so frustrated with myself.
I'm grateful that I'm here, that you found me. The way you showing love is astounding. Keep this moment, keep record with the repeat on it. Keep it on, gotta keep it flowing. You're silent, but the love's outspoken. Yeah, the love's potent. Oh, never wanna leave. So good that it's hard to believe. Almost like this got me feeling right. I can feel the sun even in the night.
'Cause I am surrounded by all the people I love. There's no reason to cry, 'cause I know that you will hold us. Oh, I feel you this Christmas. I feel you.
Not too bad, I do say so myself. Looking a little lumpy, but we'll get it together. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the nail cleanser, and this does have a locking mechanism. I got a message saying that their bottle won't open. It locks, you guys. You have to twist it to open, and then you can push it down. It's perfect for a spillage. It's perfect for like if you have little kids that are trying to mess with it, you just lock it and you're good to go. I'm gonna go in with a wipe, a lint-free wipe, cleanse the surface of the nails, removing the sticky layer, and then we're gonna go into filing. This is the dust collector that I've been using. You guys asked about this little piece. This is the piece that's going to collect the dust so my filter doesn't get too dirty. All the dust is gonna go on that little sheet, and then I could dispose of the sheet. This drill bit is the fine tapered drill bit. It's part of my drill bit kit that I have on the site. You guys was loving that as well during the sale, which I am so thankful for. Thank you so much. We had so many orders and my foot was not cooperating with me. I kept taking breaks. Took a little longer to pack, but I got it done, and I hope all y'all already got y'all packages because it was a long process. Okay, back to the nails. I'm gonna go in. I'm going to start around the cuticle section. I'm gonna work my way down to the tip as well, filing that because that was looking a little wonky. I am at 22,000 RPM. This is the Melody Susie drill. The dust collector is also from Melody Susie. The sheet that I have on top, that little pink filter sheet thingy, that I'm pretty sure was from Shein. I recently got that and I'm like loving it. But again, I'm just filing over the surface, drilling over the surface, making sure and perfecting everything and just making sure there's no lumps or any kind of bumps. From there, I'm gonna go in with my white buffing black and just buff over the surface. I'm not really trying to remove these scratches. This is more so if I have any deep scratches, I do wanna blend that in a little bit. So, you know, once you do your design or whatever you're putting on top, you know, those lines is not going to affect the application. This color is so freaking pretty. I am obsessed with this color. This is one of my favorites out of, you know, my hard gel lines. But as you see, I just cleansed over that surface with more nail cleanser. You see, you just folds it up and it takes all the dust and your filter is clean. You don't need a new filter. It is the perfect little sheet thingy. You guys need it, and it was really inexpensive. Inexpensive. Is that a word? Inexpensive? It wasn't expensive. I don't know. Anyway, gonna go in with my rubber base coat. You're gonna see I started doing this nail and then I stopped because I had a mental brain fart right here, because I'm like, I'm gonna go in with one of the glitter colors. Do I need a base coat for that? I don't know. I don't think I did need. So after this one nail, I stopped it. I just cured that one nail in place and then I went straight in with the glitter polish. I ended up going in with, this one is the Stardust Gleam, which is more of like the green and gold color. Look at how freaking pretty this is on top of this color. This is, you know, these kind of colors, you can put this on top of anything. If it's a green nail, you can put this color on top and make it pop. Blue, any kind of color, even like a natural pink color or just like a true pink. I think these will make your nails so fun when you apply it on top. I'm so glad they came out with these type of polishes, and I don't think I have any polishes like this, to be honest. Like, I have to go look at my drawer. I'm pretty sure I don't, but these are my favorite. I'm gonna have so much fun with these. But anyway, I'm just gonna apply this across all of the nails, and then I'm gonna do a full cure for 60 seconds. So I took this out. You guys, this thing pissed me off so much. This is carving pattern gel. That's what it's called on the bottle. It's supposed to be like a molding clay type of thing. Oh my God, was it so freaking dry and crusty. I'm going to need a new one because it was so difficult to work with this. This I got from Amazon, and I got it a long time ago. You're gonna see I ended up using my fingers at some point because it was pissing me off. I should have put gloves, I didn't, but oh my God, this was a nightmare working with. So I wanted to start with, I'm just laughing because that freaking clay was pissing me off. I'm starting with my middle nail. I ended up putting some base gel on because the clay wouldn't stick to my finger. It wouldn't stick to the nail. So I put a little bit of base gel to make it like tacky. I did just cure that, I want to say for like 5 seconds. And I took that clay. I tried my best to make it soft, but it was not working, you guys. It was not working. You're going to see me struggle because for this middle nail, I wanted to do a reef. And I tried my best to create a circle in the beginning. Again, it didn't work. There's a lot that I cut out in this video because it would be probably 4 hours long if I would have left it in. Well, how long did it take me to do these nails? I want to say I think it was 3 hours. And that was only because the clay was irking me and it wasn't cooperating. I'm gonna need a new one. Y'all suggest some brands, okay? And then I'll go get it because I need it. Okay, so I make a circle, I put it on the nail. I'm going to use my little tool to maneuver it, shape it up like a reef. And then you're gonna see I ended up taking some tweezers to poke at it and jab it to give it that reef texture. Like the leaves are poking out. This actually ended up turning out really cute and it was a lot easier than I thought. Again, I did struggle with this stupid freaking molding crap clay. It was the worst. I think it's just old. I had this for so long, so maybe that's what it was. But it was just bad, you guys. It was so bad. But the nails ended up coming out cute, so I'm okay with it. But I just keep doing this until I was satisfied, and then I did go ahead and I cured that in place. My dumb behind decided to add some cleanser inside the clay to moisten it. I don't know why I didn't just use like base gel. I put freaking cleanser in it. What is wrong with me? That did nothing. All it did was at this point it made it mushy, but as I kept mixing it and really like trying to work it in, thinking it would soften it, it just dried back up. It didn't do crap. It's just wasted my time. That's what it did. It wasted my time and made my fingers green. That's what it did. For the ring, I did the same process. I added my base gel, cured it for at least 10 seconds, applied my dried and crusty green clay to the nail because this nail I wanted to be a Christmas tree. And again, I did the same process. You're gonna see I use my fingers, and I know y'all gonna complain and say something about that I should have used gloves. I didn't. I just went straight in with my fingers, and I did keep wiping my fingers in between because, you know, I don't want to get any kind of allergy. But yeah, so again, using that, I did use my tweezers again just to create the tree effects, like the texture of it. And then this took me, again, it took me so freaking long to do because the clay kept breaking up. It was breaking up into pieces and it was just getting everywhere. And since it was still a little bit like wet from the cleanser, I think it just made it maybe slightly worse. Anyway, once I do the actual, tree, in between, I did like 3 lines because I knew for a fact I wanted to add my garlands, should I say. I wanted it to look like it was like in the tree almost. So I made a groove to make sure that my garland was gonna fit in that space. But again, once I did that, I just cure that. When it cures so hard, but I was just thinking about if somebody actually wore these like outside or every day for like a full week, they would get snagged on everything because it is so spiky and it will probably be so hard to clean because of how like texturized it was. It looks cute, but I don't think it's that much practical to physically wear. So at that point, I was kind of contemplating if I should even continue going in with this clay because it was taking me so long to do it. But I was like, you know what? I'm committed to this design, so let's just keep going. When it comes to the pointer, the pinky, and the thumb, I decided to do just straight up Frenchies with this green molding clay. And like I said, I was committed to the design. So I was already in it. Let's just finish these off and, keep it going. Again, same process, just the Frenchie version of it. And this wasn't any easier than the other 2 nails. Okay, for the bling, actually for the Christmas decor, we're gonna go in with these red crystals, which is the cyan and the sapphire bling box. Of course, we're just gonna go with the red side. And then I took out the champagne and emerald bling box. And I ended up going in with both the champagne and the emerald colors. For this, I only used the 2 smallest sizes to make it work properly. I also took out these bows. You guys, this is so pretty and I was so excited because I get to finally use this red bow. It has like bells on the bottom of it. It is so freaking cute. I took out that and then I took out some gold bows as well because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use and which one would work. So I just took out all of them and I just left it to the side for me to figure out what I wanted to use when, I was up to that nail that I wanted to put it on. And of course, you guys know me, I'm going in with gold, so I took out the gold chain. I haven't used this specific chain in a while. So I took this one out, and then I also took out my caviar beads. I took out both sizes. Both of these also I have on the site, LGNPro.com. Go get it if you don't got it. Going in with my Bling It No Wipe Rhinestone gel, I'm going to apply this to the top part of the pinky because we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that chain and do it, wrap it around the Frenchie. But I also ended up wrapping it all the way around the cuticle part just to make it look like a perfect oval. I don't apply it on the actual bottom part yet. This was hard too because again, me being the way I am and the way my brain works, I wanted to make sure you wouldn't see where the seam was, where it started and like ended. I wanted it to look like a consistent circle. And the fact that this chain that I decided to choose was almost like a squarish chain, when you twist it, if it was like twisted in a certain angle, it would look weird and wonky. So this took me a long time too. Again, this is sped up and I cut a lot out because it was not pleasant. And my hand wasn't steady at all. I was trying to look at what I was doing and try to keep it in camera. But yeah, you're gonna see I just make that circle. Once I was pretty much somewhat satisfied with it. I just cured it so it wouldn't move. And I also did it to the pointer and the thumbnail. Again, just the same, you know, design. Frustrating, but I pushed myself through it to get it done. For my Christmas tree nail, I went in again with the gel. I applied that on the entire top surface, but also went in between the grooves. I tried to avoid the green part as much as possible. I didn't want to go over it to lose the texture of the tree. So I was careful to go around it and in between the cracks, because again, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add my chain, and this is going to be the garlands for the tree. And I didn't really worry about if it was twisted or not. If it was twisted, I thought it would give it a little bit of character, and it didn't need to be perfect for this nail. So this one was pretty easy for me to just do and cure that in place. Going back to the pinky, this is where I start adding more of my Bling It gel, and for this I did spot placements. You're gonna quickly see when it comes to the other nails, I just blob on the gel wherever. I kind of just like smack it on because it was annoying doing one little dot per like bling that I wanted to add. But once I do my gel, I do start adding the red, green, and champagne color bling, the two smallest sizes that I have in the Bling It box, because these are going to be my ornaments. This thing came out so freaking cute, and I was so excited how it was looking. When it came to the caviar beads, I did decide to mix that with some, what do you call that? I decided to mix it with some shiny top coat to add it with it, because I thought that would be the easiest than adding the Bling It gel. The Bling It gel is really thick, and it would be hard to pick up the caviar beads with it, and that just worked so much better than, you know, adding the Bling It gel. But again, I just scattered that around, filling up the spaces, and again, I just think it came out really good. For my Christmas tree, again, I'm adding all my little ornaments, the red, green, and champagne one, and this really made me in the mood of like the holiday Christmas spirit. It inspired me to spend money and decorate my house a little bit. I ended up ordering some stuff off of Michael's, and then we picked it up yesterday, and my husband was like, "What the hell did you buy?" So this nail design definitely gave me the holiday spirit. But I'm gonna add my ornaments. I do cure that in place, and then you're gonna see I go back and add my red bow to the top. I didn't want to add a star, I wanted to add a pretty bow on top, and this was perfect, you guys, because the bells was hanging off of it. It just looks so freaking cute. And yeah, what could I ask for? I couldn't ask for anything more. I think the design was just coming together, and I was just super pleased. The wreath, I did the same thing. The only different about the wreath is I didn't go in with any chain. I still went in with my ornaments, with the caviar beads, and for the top part, I decided to go in with one of the gold bows, just to make it look a little bit different than the tree itself. I think adding the bow just made it look really cute. I don't know, it just made it look extra fancy, so I was happy with it. But when it came to the pointer and the thumbnail, I did the same thing, like I said, like the pinky, so I'm probably not gonna leave it in. I don't know. My band-aid looks so dirty in this video. What in the world? I think I do take it off in the end. I hope I take it off in the end. I'm pretty sure I took it off in the end. I cut myself. I was doing something in the kitchen, and I sliced like the top layer of my skin off, so that's why the band-aid was there. This design was frustrating, but it was worth it in the end. I did make sure to go ahead and fully cure my nails in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. And this is the final look, you guys. Tell me they don't look freaking cute. I think they're so pretty. They are super scratchy, I must say. It was like, I could not wear these like every day, like, but looking at it, it is gorgeous. It is so pretty. The bow, the red bow with the little bells hanging off of it, oh my god, it's so cute. You can see my cut, but it's okay. I like it. I think they came out pretty. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think these top the last year's design, but it's a close second. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead, subscribe. Again, thank you, No Reserve, for sending over your products to me, your nail polishes, because they are my favorite and I love them and I cherish every single one of them. Again, thank you, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.